Hey guys, it is Howitzer here, and I am really excited to bring you this quick video on some info from the Aliens franchise. This morning I found some amazing unused concept art from the Aliens Fire and Stone comic book series. If you have not read the Fire and Stone comics yet, I highly recommend them as they pick up where Prometheus left off and give you some great action and filler story. The series does contain predators as well, so it's not really in complete canon with the movie franchises, although it is authorized by Fox Studios. Other than that, the comics are an awesome supplement for any Aliens, Engineer, and Predator fans out there. The comic was originally going to feature multiple Deacon alien creatures, and they have just released the concept art for those Deacons. In these three pictures here, they are showcasing a human Deacon, meaning an alien Deacon that was born from a human instead of an engineer like we saw in Prometheus. I really like the more angled and sleek design that we see here. Here we have concepts on the head of the Deacon with some changes from the one that we saw in Prometheus. This one you can actually see a xenomorph looking head shape within the Deacon's head crest. The artist even said that in these conceptions, he was torn on doing the head more like the Prometheus Deacon or using a more transparent xenomorph-like dome. I love this picture here showing the Deacon in a runner type pose like what we saw from the xenomorph in Alien 3. These pictures here are the artist's final designs on the human Deacons. He said he really liked the designs and wished he would have been able to draw them in the comic. I do not blame him at all. I would have loved to see these, but they ended up being replaced by standard xenomorphs in the comics due to feedback from Fox. I love this last picture, a chart showing the size variance with different Deacons. Here we see a human and an engineer for size scale, and then you see a grown engineer Deacon, a grown human Deacon, and a small human Deacon. Just awesome stuff. Imagine the damage a Deacon of this size would cause. Now in these last pictures here, we actually see comic cells that weren't used, and it looks like what we see here is some kind of storage room that actually has animals in it, and they're also keeping, if you look close, one of the urns with the black goo from Prometheus. So I don't know why they're storing those two together. That's only going to cause problems. And then of course later on we see what looks like one of the animals being killed here. Not sure what happened there. In these shots, it looks like the crew is looking for what killed the animal and trying to find the carcass as well. And then we go to this last scene here where we see a Deacon in either some air ducts or a storage area, and then we even see some of its young around a carcass feeding. So what do you guys think of this concept art? Personally, I love it. I think the Deacon that we saw in Prometheus was cool, but it didn't grab my interest like the xenomorph did. And that could be mostly due to the lack of screen time we got of the Deacon. These pictures really make them look interesting, and I really love the idea of human Deacons and engineered Deacons and the different size variants that you would get. Would you guys want to see more Deacons like this in future films? Do you think David in his lab might actually be able to reproduce a Deacon like this or a Deacon variant? Will we see more of these Deacons in the films going down the road? Who knows? I can't wait to find out. I just want to say thanks to everybody for watching, and I will see you next time.